Alrighty then, folks. It's been 4 days basically since I got the keys, and destruction, and you expected no less. So, as I mentioned in the first video, there was a window here. You can just see the paint mark of the frame. It kind of doesn't serve any purpose for what we do here. We have that sliding door, we've got the front door here, and obviously I'm standing in the roll-up door space. So it actually makes much more sense to pull all of that rubbish out. You can see that's in the back. That's free, by the way. Anybody watching the video, if you want to get that or the display boards, they're free. Come and pick them up in West Gosford. Just message me. All the wiring in here is new, so this is pretty recent stuff. You can tell by the type of wiring and type of switches. They're all made by HPM, which is a local brand. So the plan is, here in Australia we have 600 centres. So in other words, from there to there is 600 millimeters. So we'll extend this arrangement 600, 600, and move this one over slightly. I marked this out earlier. So this guy needs to go there on center. We have another one just there, you can see the mark, and another one just there. They will be full 90 by 35s, which is, I guess, a 2x4 in American speak. And then we'll do cross bracing like this, and we'll put some James Hardy sheet up on the wall. So I forget what the thing's called. It's this. It's a cement board. It's not really gyprock. It's this stuff. Hardy Flex sheet. There you go. It's pretty chunky stuff, and it's only that thick, but it's very, very durable. So that's what I'm going to get. Obviously, we've gutted the inside already. I took a look at the electrics as well. A lot of this stuff, like the old network system, I'm going to pull out. Being a network engineer, no problems with that. We're just going to get rid of that completely because everything's wireless. We've removed the AC unit. That's it on the floor. The plan is to have a professional company install a brand new unit here in the front of the shop. That way, we are receiving the cold air in this way and collecting the ambient air this way, which makes a lot more sense than having cold air coming in through that hole and then blowing hot air out into the rest of the shop. Doesn't make any sense. So much better idea to have it here. So we're going to get that done, and then we'll have a security cage built around the outside. So probably something here, steel cage, air conditioning unit, professionally installed, sealed, etc., etc. And having that done means that we remove 1 point of weakness, because it's just glass and a frame. So that will be good. Get rid of that. This one is our security door, and as you can see, there's a bit of surface rust. I was just picking away at it in a moment of boredom. It's not too far gone, which is good. So I'm going to take this down to Coastal Abrasives, who do all of the blasting and 2-pack for all the motorbikes, you know, frames and swing arms and everything. They can take care of all of this nonsense. You can see it just peeling off with my finger. We'll hopefully be able to nip it before it's too far gone, and they'll prime it, and then it's going to get painted. The whole outside will be a navy blue, like a police blue. So from where that grey line is there, right the way down, all the way over, with white lettering that says police bikes across the top. policebikes.com.au, actually. That signage up there, that kind of wooden thing, that's where our street signage is going to be, and that's our storage cage in there. So that's overflow storage for vehicles, probably the paddy wagon and the trailer. And then the plan in here is we're going to do a renovation. State and federal governments have program called the Energy Savings Scheme, and they basically give you, including the installation, replacement, high efficiency things like modern faucets and a modern sink, modern low flush toilet. This thing is probably from the 80s. And similarly, things like the dead water heater up there will be replaced with a very high efficiency modern 200 litre heat pump that's going to sit down here. So basically where that step ladder is, because we've got 3-phase here, and you can do 3-phase way more efficient than a single phase. And then in here, we're going to do a self-contained shower. This wall is going to get demolished, as I mentioned in the other video. So we'll knock out this wall this week. We will have something similar to this, only not that ugly, over on this side. And that will be where, you know, if you have greasy hands or whatever, you wash in a stainless tub, not in a porcelain tub, which will be customer's bathroom over there. And this will be a self-contained 900 by 900 shower. Because it's self-contained, we don't have to waterproof the room or use greenback or any of that stuff. So no tiling, nothing like doing a house. And in removing this wall, it means that we can kind of tidy up the inside of this. We're going to move all of the electrics to the outside here. So you come in and you'll see a light switch here. That'll be surface mounted on this wall. And you'll see a light switch for the loo right here. Same thing, surface mounted, and then terminating on that roof. Today, I also went around and removed all of this nonsense. So just an absolute dog's breakfast of years and years and years of GPOs and crappy mounts and DIY stuff. Lots of dodgy wiring. This is the original wiring, just a flashback for anybody that's ever dealt with it. So it's live at the moment, so I won't touch it. That's your earth in green, that's your neutral in black, and that's your hot in red. These type of systems, we don't use an uninsulated earth and haven't done for years. So this is probably a wiring that's original to the building. That's common all the way down here. So this would have been original to the building as well, as you can see. Same setup. If I come down here, it's another one. This is again original to the building. You can see they've just put their green sheath for the earth over the top. You may recall from the other video, there was a bunch of sketchy piping, and so you can see this P-clip still here. I've got to pull these off. So I went through and pulled all of this, all of these little wall anchors I'm pulling out. Yes, they leave a hole, but I can patch that. I removed all the dodgy wiring from here. So all of this is now gone, made safe and happy, and we're left with the original double GPO. You can tell that's original wiring back there. So this is the only GPO that would have been back on this part of the shop, which actually kind of makes my decision where the bikes and things are going to go much, much easier. So we use this side for storage, and we'll use this side, which has three double GPOs for the bikes and charging and stuff like that. The lights are going to be replaced with high efficiency LED shop lights. So I'll probably get 6 of those in here. Sort of 2 here, 2 where I'm standing, and 2 right here. The office, of course, has its own light. The switchboard, as you know, will be upgraded completely. So again, as part of that energy savings scheme, they will pay for basically the entire switchboard replacement, because that's asbestos, so that's really bad, the black stuff. So you don't want to scratch it. But also, we don't use 3 meters, 1 per phase. That's dead. That system is dead. And also these breakers, I mean, that's a Bakelite switch, so that's probably from the late 70s or early 80s. These are the original council service level 2 3-phase fuses coming in. These I've never even seen, this brand, Quick Lag. I mean, they're absolutely ancient. So we're going to rip this whole thing out, rip the enclosure out, put a really nice modern board in there with probably 18 poles and 1 smart meter in a really nice housing. This is a Tesla charger. You can see that. As I was going through tidying stuff up, noticed that. So maybe that's on the cards, I don't know. Obviously patch this. So basically this is just 1 sheet right here of that same James Hardy. So we'll probably pull the sheet off, just put a new sheet, because it's all going to be painted anyway. And I can also reinforce it properly, because this has been nibbled away at to get that old AC unit in there. So I'd rather not have that. So I'll probably do 1 sheet there. So that'll be 1 on either side. And then these are 1200 wide. So we need 1 for there, 1 for there, and a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets probably. In terms of the inside, as I mentioned, we've got the wall going in here. The plan is to use this existing GPO so we can mount a TV up here, obviously, once I fix the wall. AC will be in here. This will be the kind of customer waiting area. We'll change all of these things out so they're modern and they look nice. This will all be painted white. My lovely wife will do that. And the idea is that we'll have this piece up here for me, you know, storing books, service manuals, whatever, and probably have some sort of desk about here. And that whole area will be customer, just nice, relaxing, air conditioned, all that good stuff. So I think it's going to work out well. Really nice. Really nice to have all this out. Thank you very much to next door. Helped me lift that AC unit out. That was pretty bulky. And when I say dodgy woodworking, there, you can see it's all just bodged together. So, and this has been hacked to death. So we'll pull that out. It's pretty simple to do. And again, it's just another sheet of that James Hardy board either side, just so it's nice and clean. And we'll fix the cornicing on top. And it gets a nice paint. We get some nice paint on the floor to make it look all schmicky and delicious. And really, that is kind of it. So, I mean, the other trades are going to be doing this. All the bathroom stuff will be funded by the government. Almost all the electrical stuff will be funded by the government. The new water heater, heat pump will be right here. That's funded by the government. High efficiency lights are basically just plug in and hang, so they're really easy to do. I'll borrow a cherry picker for the day and just go up and hang them up myself. That wiring up there is new. You can see that's a new fixture. Roller door works fine. Bit of panel beating to do on that because it looks like it's had a little bit of an accident, but really it's in pretty good nick. And with fairly minimal effort, although this looks like huge destruction and oh my God, things are broken, it's actually not bad. This is relatively straightforward as these things go. And as you know, I've done a bit of renovation in my life. So this is just another one where we go tick the box. The other nice thing is we'll replace these horrible lights. These are very institutional LED lights. Makes you feel like you're in a prison. So we'll replace those with something nice, moody, comfortable. And we'll get rid of the banana conduit on here as well. So, well, hey. Anyway, all that to play for. Lots and lots and lots of videos to come. We've got the NBN coming in. That should be here next week. So we'll have internet here, which is good. And like I say, a bit of cleanup on all this stuff and she'll be good as new. So stay tuned for that. I have more updates coming from what I'm going to refer to as the old workshop. But for the moment, at least the next couple of days, this will be the main focus so we can get this ready to have the trades come in and do what they need. Final update on that is that rotten door frame is going to come out at the same time that's being blasted, and we will replace that steel door frame with one that's not rotten, and we will do something crazy. We're actually going to seal it so the water doesn't run in and then rot the thing from the inside out. Oh wow, look at that. There you go. That's it. That's my Saturday so far. Hope you're having an excellent Saturday and being as productive as I am. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for all the support. And when this is ready, I think it's going to be a really, really excellent place to come and visit. Hint, hint. So, West Gosford. I will share the details once this is ready for customers and expect to see you down here. Cheers, everybody. Catch you in the next video.